What is going on, air signs? This is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. Also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that is totally fine. All right, let's go ahead and see what is happening in your love lives today. Okay, I know I'm not going to be doing weeklies next week, but I'm going to be doing dailies every day. So it's, you know, I just need, you know, I don't like doing weeklies like that. So, but I can do dailies. It's easy. All right, it's less concentration necessary to put it fairly. Okay, so let's see what's happening. Ooh. Ooh. Hopefully I didn't mess up my nails. I just did them. So, oh my god, I think I did. I'm on the edges there. Shoot. Oh well. Sorry. It's dark colored so nobody can see it. And I can barely see it, to be honest. Alright, let's see what's going on. Ooh, what you doing? Whoa! Alright, okay, air signs. Y'all tripping, okay? Y'all tripping, you know, tripping me out. Potentially to be partially, well, mostly because it's triggering me too. So, we're gonna be triggered together, family. Don't worry. Four of Pentacles, though. Okay. Six of Wands. Okay. Why? The Empress. You guys are putting out some creative ass energy, though. You've been creating, busting your ass, doing what you need to do to create your shit, and you've been recognized and proud of that. But now you're trying to stabilize and stay where you are because I think you guys are a little bit scared. Not gonna lie, I do think that this situation is putting you in a very vulnerable place. I feel like, yes, you guys have been embracing your femininity and it's been showing for it. But now I feel like you're trying to kind of find some sort of grounding, get some sort of stability. But the situation is that you're already in that place. And I feel like for some of you guys, you may be trying to, you know, stay there, you know. But for some of y'all, the kind of energy I'm getting is trying to also find what you need to find with this space so you can branch out. Because I feel like for some of you guys are feeling very, you know, like I said, vulnerable. And, you know, I do feel like, you know, it's hindering your growth. But there's something that you need from this to be able to take that brave step and go forward. Now, the Five of Swords in the heart of your reading does indicate here that there is, you know, obviously ruthless behavior. There's somebody that's being very selfish right now. And I think as anybody should, it's, you know, you should be very selfish. This is potentially selfish due to a connection between two people. Okay, this could be friends, this could be, you know, family, this could be a lover, you know what I mean? Not the lover's card, but the lover, a lover, someone that you know, someone that just feels the same way about you. They're being just as selfish, by the way. If you're going at them very selfish, they're going to be selfish. If you're coming at them to compromise, which is a Five of Swords energy too, they're going to be selfish. But you sacrifice something, and I feel like the sacrifice has to do with this Two of Cups. I don't think you sacrifice something, I don't think you sacrifice the person. I think you sacrifice something regarding this connection, something to mend the connection. I don't know. We'll see. Now, in the past, you had the World, so something completed itself. It was successful. I feel like it did have its processes. It was a good ending, though. Something really transitioned. You've grown a great bit. That's what the World shows here. It's usually a fantastic shift and change in yourself and the world and how you see the world, period. And you go out there and take it from another shot. But the situation is this: you have the Ten of Cups as well. You have a happily ever after emotionally. You not only just transitioned here in the past, but you're also in the process of ending a cycle now. And I think this is a really good ending too, because you have the Lovers crossing this. I feel like maybe you end the cycle by meeting someone or getting together with somebody, and you just, you know, having a like-minded conversation or having some like-minded feelings, or you know, similar feelings for each other, because usually the Two of Cups are very much the same. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's the focus on yourself that brings you two together, obviously. Now, the situation is interesting, because even though this is talking about an ending here, you have endings here, ending here, you have stagnancy in the future. There's nothing that, you know, things get stagnant, things, you know, get still. And I feel like all you kind of, like, you're in a good place. You don't really know what to do after that. I feel like right now, obviously, you should be just living in the moment like you're doing now. But the situation is this. I feel like this is where the Hangman comes, well, the Four of Pentacles comes into play with the Hangman. The Four of Pentacles pretty much is the overall energy of the reading, which was talking about, you know, stagnancy, you know, no growth situations, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you guys are still at the ending of whatever cycle you completed from the very beginning. So it makes sense. The reason why you have stagnancy is because I feel like you're going to realize with this connection how far back you still are. Okay? Like you've developed, you've grown, yes, but you have not grown. You haven't grown since that the last time you went through the world energy. Now the Tower is scary here because it's going to knock you right out of it. Now here's the thing. If you guys go ahead and do what you need to do to get out of this comfort zone yourself, you don't have to worry about this Tower being out of your control. Okay, this is you making the radical changes in your life, shifting and changing and destroying the foundation and starting anew, as you should have been from the very beginning. But if you just continue to hold on to this place of stagnancy, then you're going to get an experience where you may not necessarily like, or you do, you know, it all depends what the Tower has in store, which is why the card is, I like to give the card to Uranus, you know, mentor being Aquarian insight. So yeah, I do like seeing this card as Uranus, because you don't know what the hell is this card going to happen, how it's going to happen, what it's going to look like. You can never predict Uranian energy. So be safe. That's what I'm saying. Just be safe, y'all. If you guys are going to remain in your comfort zone, you need to hold on tight or be prepared for the Tower to come on. But most importantly, though, if you don't want the Tower to do what it needs to do for you to move on, as you should have been in the past, it's time to take action. The Hangman is like, you need to see something from a different perspective. Something's stagnant, something's not moving or growing or going anywhere because you need to see something differently. And I do think that this difference is what's going to help you and help inspire you to change some things. It's going to help inspire you to do something different. Maybe the situation is this. You have to be selfish, or maybe there's something here that was going to require you to compromise with this, you know, compromise yourself. Something you have to sacrifice here. This Five of Swords is always like, Five of Swords is always you always sacrifice something. But I feel like most importantly, it's not necessarily about sacrificing or being selfish. It's more about feeling like it's worth it or not to get into a relationship. For a lot of you guys, this is what it's about. Doubts, second thinking, second guessing yourself. You're not sure. Like, this is talking about breaking free from a comfort zone. Even though this looks like you may have to you're gonna have to sacrifice your safe space. And I think y'all know that. And the situation is this. You are ending a cycle here. You're still at the ending of that cycle. You haven't moved on. In my opinion, emotionally, I think everything else you've been doing good, growing your business, taking action on your business. It shows this here. You've been creative in putting that energy in other ways, and that's perfect, but you haven't moved on emotionally. That's the problem. And if you move on emotionally, you probably won't have to experience this Tower by something else, by the universe dabbling in and just saying, okay, you've been here too long, let's move. You know what I mean? This is talking about, there's some doubts regarding to like being a part of another relationship with somebody. You know, there's some doubts. You don't know if you should go in. You don't know if you should step out. Take a chance right now, because if you know, that's the thing. That's the Tower. That's the change of the foundation. Taking a chance and connecting with somebody. You know, giving that person an opportunity to see if you can be in a relationship, or with them, or with anybody. You know, date again. Do something that puts you out there. It's hard. I get that, because of everything that you've been through. And I feel like with this sort of, you know, with a successful completion at the end, it may have been successful because you've grown so much. You haven't moved on emotionally, so it's time. And the way you do that is by a relationship. Is by interacting with people. Is by interacting with folks, putting yourself out there. This may not necessarily have to be in a, like, it doesn't have to be a relationship, like a love relationship. Some of you all are feeling that way, but it doesn't have to be. It could be with friends, it could be with interacting with people in general. There may be some sort of doubts or some bit of a, wait, I don't know if I should do this. Is it worth the effort? Is it worth the trouble? Because you're gonna, you know, end up losing your comfort zone for this. Hell yes. Because that's why the future is looking stagnant, because you're like, I don't know if I really care about this moving forward or not, because, well, look, the Tower is going to happen either way. It's just up to you whether you want to be the person that does that tower on your own or not. So there's a couple messages there for you guys today. Let me go ahead and pull you guys your romance angels, because I'm pulling that for everybody today. Whew. Usually I announce that in the very beginning, but I forgot. This one's calling me children. Okay. Children. Don't let your projects keep you from beginning a relationship. Now, you guys may have, like, you had an Empress in the bottom of the deck, or you had an Empress underneath another card, which is the Six of Wands. You've been building, you've been growing, you've been exponent. This is a King of Wands underneath here, just trying to stick out. King of Wands, there he is. And the Six of Pentacles, I think. Seven of Pentacles. Yep, there's that doubt again. This is somebody, either a fire sign is, you know, waiting on y'all, or there's some sort of something to do with confidence and passion between you guys that you guys are suppressing. But anyway, don't let your projects keep you from interacting with people, going out and doing things, because I feel like work is not necessarily a problem with you. Work is your crutch. Working is your crutch right now, and honestly, don't let that keep you from having fun. Don't let that keep you from enjoying people. Don't let that keep you from interacting with folks. Because if you're interacting with folks for a business purpose, that's a good thing in a way. It's a step in the right direction. But if you're not interacting with people at all because you don't feel like it's worth getting involved with somebody because you're still not over a situation that ended, just be safe. That's all I have to say. Be safe. I really, really don't, you know, I don't approve. But that's me as a person. Growth is important, and this is stagnancy. And I don't look. Stagnancy is dangerous. That's all I gotta say. You just start growing from there. But anyway, don't let your projects keep you from doing the things that you want to do. Now, if there's children involved, do not put all that weight on the child. Okay? Because honestly, right, blaming the child or using the child as an excuse not to progress, not to move on, not to be in a relationship with somebody, or to put yourself out there, that is the worst thing you could do for yourself. Because you don't want that, you don't want to put all your focus on the baby. Not necessarily. Obviously, you want to grow that child or whatever. I'm not going to tell you how to raise your child, but your focus on yourself is just as important for raising your kids, because it shows them how to recover from situations like this. If there's something scary about connecting with somebody, then you need to do it, right? You need to figure that out and then definitely do it. But most importantly, don't let projects, don't let children, anything, don't let anything small that you have done that has been successful, great, and it's something you're great and proud of, because there's nothing wrong with this. Your projects, your children, your gifts, everything is perfect. But do not let those things, don't use this as a foundation or as a crutch. Don't use that as a means to stay where you are. Okay? Because things will change to get you to change. All right? Even if you did, and no matter what you hold on to, it's going to change. It's going to shift. It has to. Things, people, life, everything moves forward. Life is consistent in its inconsistencies, and life is frequent in its changes. Okay? Because nothing is the same forever. So just be mindful of that, y'all. Love y'all to death. You know I do, because obviously I wouldn't be staying here for 2 minutes longer, 3 minutes longer. But yes, I'm gonna let you guys go today. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Please leave a comment below if you let me know how you've been doing with this Venus retrograde so far. It's been like 2 weeks in. Kind of crazy, I know. But love y'all to death. I will see you guys tomorrow. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.